All right, thanks, Cameron. I know a lot of people are excited about that it's not going away for good.
Yeah, everybody loves donuts, especially Brown's donuts.
Absolutely.
You know?
We had some here today in our newsroom. We often do.
Too many donuts here at the news station, that is for sure.
Can you have too many, though?
No. And can we have too much rain?
It's starting to feel like it. A little soggy out there.
The ground's soggy. We need a
Plants
couple days
are drowning.
It's almost too much. Feast or famine, that's the Oklahoma way, that is for sure. And we are getting a break here this afternoon, but we are going to be tracking another round of some heavy rain, maybe some damaging winds. We'll have to wait and see, okay? Things are not lining up as they have been the last couple of days, and that might be the good news to limit this severe weather threat. But we will have a severe weather threat for the overnight, so just be aware of that. A damaging wind threat. Not so much in the way of tornadic or any large hail. But you can see lots of sunshine out right now. 3.59 in the rain gauge officially at Will Rogers. Some areas have seen over 6 inches of rain. We're only 8 days into the month here, as you can see, well above average. And this has been the scene the last couple of nights. A beautiful shot in Weatherford as those storms were moving through yesterday evening into the overnight. How about that? And guess what? Weatherford and many locations, you're going to see that kind of lightning and more heavy rains. Right now, there's our showers and thunderstorms that went through this morning, and it kind of pushed a front down as this front's kind of snaking its way back, and another weather system and a big complex of showers and thunderstorms getting together here across Colorado, northwest Kansas, and this will slide off towards the south and east as we've recovered here with the heat and humidity. If you go out there right now, it is a little thick as temperatures have rebounded into the upper 80s. So looking at future next gen, it's quiet here this evening, okay? Here across Oklahoma City, you are dry all evening long. West and northwest, we'll have to wait and see if a couple isolated thunderstorms develop 10, 11 o'clock this evening, and a couple of them could be severe here for large hail and damaging winds out in the Panhandle. And far northwest Oklahoma, 10 or 11 o'clock, we'll have to wait and see in western Oklahoma by midnight. But the main wave will likely come in as we head towards 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with additional showers and thunderstorms. So a little different, okay? We're not seeing one big line that's charging in, okay? The model and the data has been saying these clusters of showers and thunderstorms and not as well organized with the storm threat, okay? So that would limit but not reduce or eliminate the chance of any of these thunderstorms producing some hail, but this is more of a setup of that very heavy rains and those gusty winds that'll come out of these thunderstorms that could be up to 70 miles an hour. But they will have a lot of lightning with them, and they will be very heavy rains in these pockets as these continue to slide off to the south and east. And we even have rain back here to the west, central, and southwest Oklahoma all the way through at least mid-morning tomorrow before that threat really starts to taper off as we head towards lunchtime and beyond. And by tomorrow afternoon, I think the majority of the state is quiet. So some heavy rains heading our way. 87 degrees right now. It is warm. It is humid as temperatures into the middle to upper 80s with that light north wind, but already starting to see that southeast wind start to take over. So we'll get more of an easterly wind here later on this evening, and a lot of moisture for those showers and thunderstorms to ring out in the Mother Nature here to ring out with those heavy rain threats. So with the boundary trying to lift off to the north, the best instability of energy in the atmosphere is from Oklahoma City west and northwest and then down towards the south. So that's where the best threat of seeing any severe weather for the possibility of some damaging winds, some small hail, and some flooding rain. So just be aware of that. The tornado threat, we will never say zero, but it is very low. And again, 100% chance as that wave of rain moves across the state. Temperatures eventually with that heavy rain will fall down into the middle 60s to upper 60s. Tomorrow morning is wet from Oklahoma City southwest and south, ending here to the northwest and north, and eventually by tomorrow afternoon that wave of rain, those scattered showers and thunderstorms will be exiting the state from north to south by late afternoon. With the clouds around, temperatures will be held into the upper 70s to low 80s. If the rain holds on any longer, we could see more upper 70s for highs, but again, I think they'll stay and end just enough for tomorrow afternoon to warm up as we get rid of this weather pattern, northwest flow pattern, and hello heat dome. That heat dome starts to build in as we head towards next week, and that's why, looking at your 9-day forecast, rain likely tomorrow morning, tonight, tomorrow morning, dry for the majority of Monday. By Monday evening into Tuesday, another round of severe storms, okay, with more heavy rain before we finally shut off the faucet and we just, you know, deal with the humidity with temperatures back up in the middle 90s with more storm chances as we head towards next weekend. We'll be back.